What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sector for Nerds. Today I'm here to bring you guys my list of the top 5 best episodes from Star Wars Rebels Season 4. As always, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So without further ado, here we go, people! Starting us off at number 5, we've got Jedi Knight. Why? Because of Kanan Jarrus. In this episode, Kanan is able to rescue Hera, get her Kalikori, have a nice moment with her.
I love you.
Must be the truth serum talking.
No. It's me. All me.
But unfortunately, what happens after that will hit you right in the feels. In his sacrifice, he was not only able to save his friends, but complete the mission that had been built for multiple seasons, and that was to take down the TIE Defender factory. And when Thrawn found out, he was not happy.
I will deal with you when I return, Governor.
At number 4, we have A Fool's Hope. Why? Because of, well, the frickin' wolves, and, well, the Clone Wolf, and Rex, and Gregor, and Hondo, and Callus, and everybody was in this episode. This episode brought back a lot of the characters that we've seen from previous seasons and brought them all together to help our heroes take back Lothal. This episode had a lot of action in it, and we also got to see lightsabers actually killing stormtroopers instead of just cutting their blasters. When our heroes have their backs against the wall, it's the wolves who come and save them, and it almost reminded me of Rogue One when Vader annihilated all the rebels, only this was like the reverse of that, where it's the good guys annihilating all the bad guys. The music made it very reminiscent of this scene, and Gregor was also great. Every time Gregor shows up in Rebels, he always gives me a good laugh. And wait a second, is Rex wearing camouflage? Wonder what that could be for. At number 3 on this list, we have Heroes of Mandalore. Why? Because I've said it many times, Sabine is a great character. In this episode, Sabine's story reaches its climax as far as her Mandalorian arc. In this episode, she joins forces with Bo-Katan, saves her father, and destroys a weapon that she created long ago. But the icing on the cake for this episode was this.
I accept this sword for my sister, for my clan, and for all of Mandalore.
Moff Gideon, if I find out in Mandalorian Season 2 that you killed Bo-Katan to get that darksaber, so help me! At number 2, we have A Family Reunion and Farewell. Why? Because this was the final episode ever of Star Wars Rebels. And I know you may be thinking, well, why is that not number 1? Well, I'll get to that. In this episode, Ezra surrenders to Thrawn to save his planet, but he had a plan in the back of his mind, and he had to trust everyone to get that job done, where, you know, you had Hera, Sabine, Zeb, and all our other heroes that we've accumulated throughout this journey to go and get the shield back up. And then he had sent Mart, Wolf, and Vizago on a different mission, and that was to get the frickin' whales the Purrgil. That's right, the same Purrgil that were in that filler episode that we all thought meant nothing and was awful. But nope, they all did serve a purpose, so I guess we can't say it's filler anymore. You know, when Bendu told Thrawn, "I see your defeat like many arms surrounding you in a cold embrace," I never actually guessed that that would be Purrgil. I thought like that was some metaphor for Vader killing him, like when he chokes you, it's like many arms surrounding you in a cold embrace or something. How wrong was I? The Purrgil pulls the Star Destroyer into hyperspace that has Ezra and Thrawn on it, and we don't know where they went. In the end, the rebels are able to save Lothal, but oh wait, there's a time jump, and Sabine is narrating, and oh my gosh. Zeb takes Callus to Lyrisan, Hera and Kanan had a kid, Rex fought in the Battle of Endor, I knew it. Sabine is still on Lothal painting, and she's got shorter hair, and oh my gosh, Ahsoka!
Ezra's out there somewhere. and it's time to bring him home.
At number 1, we have The World Between Worlds. And why is this at my number 1? Because The World Between Worlds is surrounded with so much mystery, and I like that it's a mystery. We were able to see a fraction of what this world could do, and that was obviously to save Ahsoka from certain death. But this place could make changes bigger than that. It could impact everything. After Ezra saves Ahsoka, he attempts to save Kanan, but realizes that it can't be done. Ezra can't save his master, and Ahsoka can't save hers. Wait, did I forget to add that this episode had frickin' Palpatine in it? Well, this episode had frickin' Palpatine in it. As Ezra and Ahsoka run from him as they realize they're no match for him, Palpatine uses Sith alchemy to try and stop them. Fortunately, they're able to get away, but not before Ezra tells Ahsoka, when you get back, come and find me. Which, looking at it after the finale episode, you definitely have to think that Ezra knew at that point that he was going to be sacrificing himself. Ahsoka goes back to the moment when she walks down the temple, which we see in Season 2. Ezra goes back outside the temple to destroy it and help save his friends. Actually, they kind of saved him after he was the one who destroyed the temple. At the very end, both Hera and Ezra come to the realization that Kanan is now truly gone, and Ezra is able to say his proper goodbye.
Goodbye, Kanan.
So that was my list of top 5 episodes from Star Wars Season 4. Let me know what your favorite episodes from Season 4 are, and make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like us on Facebook, and I will see you guys next time.